Lassie Farm here. I'm going to read this book. It's pretty cool. This author, he has passed away, I think back in the 1980s, maybe even, but he wrote a ton of these. And the illustrations are just like blow your mind. The detail of this, and he did all these drawings. Peter Spier, just incredible. He also wrote some, books not for kids about windmills and his native Holland. He's Dutch, but this is a famous, old song called the Erie Canal, Erie, Pennsylvania, and I'm doing this for someone who's very special to me, who didn't get read stories, bedtime stories, whatever, when she was a kid. So here we go. I've got an old mule and her name is Sal. But not that Sal from YouTube. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. So I won't sing. I'll spare you that. But she's a good old worker and a good old pal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. Yeah, and see, they towed these things up and down the canal with a team of mules. And that was the interstate highway of its time. And there's still parts of it that exist, you can see. We've hauled some barges in our day filled with lumber, coal, and hay. And they're unloading the barges. They had locks to raise and lower the level of, when you're going uphill and downhill. I'm not an engineer, but and every inch of the way we know. See, they pull the barge with the mules. And somebody had to walk with them. A person. From Albany to Buffalo. I'll turn the engine off so it's not so shaky, noisy. There we go. Low bridge, everybody down. And they had very low bridges. Low bridge. For now, we're going through a town. You can always tell your neighbor. You can always tell your pal. And I think, any of us who are like over the age of 40 or probably know this song. It's kind of a folk song, the Erie Canal. And here they are. See, they actually made bridges to cross over other rivers. It's just an amazing feat. If you ever navigated on the Erie Canal, we better get along on our way, old gal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. You bet your life I'd never part with Sal. I hope he watches this. That would be kind of funny. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. Get up there, mule. Here comes a lock. We'll make Rome about 6 o'clock. I believe that's Rome, New York. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. So one more trip and then we'll go right straight back to Buffalo. Low bridge, everybody down. low bridge. For now, we're going through a town. Trying to hold this on the steering wheel. It's, not the greatest. You can always tell your neighbor. You can always tell your pal. If you ever navigated, here they are. If you ever navigated on the Erie Canal, and look at this. There's like chickens, there's cows, they're going through like a gorge or, you know, mountains, cliffs. There's the mules, there's the guy walking, there's the barge. And then this has all the history of it. 1817 is when they started to build the Erie Canal. And I'll spare you all these details. And then here's the song for those of you who know how to read music. I think the person that I'm making this video for knows how to read music. Here's just kind of a scene at the end here. Pretty cool. Sorry for the bouncy. They're unloading my trailer right now and then going to reload me for Minneapolis. And but I'm not going to Burger King. Just wanted to say that.